So first up is this Sony Discman portable CD player. Sold it pretty fast for $32 and free shipping. And the next item on the list, kind of a weird one, 8 pewter cups from Monticello. So, like Thomas Jefferson's house. And we found a lot of 8 of them at the thrift store the other day. Sold it for $20 plus shipping. So those are the 2 items we've got today. Let's get these packed up. And if you're new here, I'm on a quest to collect the top 100 N64 games of all time without spending any money out of pocket. I can use up to 10% of the profits I make flipping items on eBay to buy new games for the collection. With those 2 sales, I'm currently sitting at just $13 in the fund with tons of rare games still on my list. We've got some work to do, so let's go. I've been striking out on consoles here lately, but I think I may have actually found something today. This bag had an Xbox 360 Slim for $40, which I probably would have passed on, but this is what made it an easy purchase. There was a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller inside, which goes for $30 just on its own. I will always look at a giant bin of Lego if I see one. I'm looking for signs of life like lots of minifigs, Star Wars stuff, vintage, anything along those lines. Now without that, it needs to look like complete sets and be reasonably priced. This bin had none of those things, unfortunately, so I had to leave it behind. And nothing in electronics for us today. This fight stick was pretty close for only $6, but unfortunately it's missing the right analog stick. And I always like to look through the sports helmets, but the prices keep creeping up on these here, and I just don't think it's worth it right now. I'm pretty sure they're watching me on these security cameras, and they just raised the price on everything I like to buy. Oh well, on to the next section. I found this in kind of a weird spot, mixed in with some Christmas decorations. Now, it's just Pelican brand, but it is a package of 2 sealed OG Xbox controllers. I'm not sure if there's a huge market for this, but it's a really cool item, and for only $20, I'm going to pick it up. And I've been encouraging my wife to spend more time at the jewelry counter because she keeps getting lucky, and it paid off again today. She picked up 2 watches. One is this late 70s Bulova with an LCD screen. Comps are around $150. And she also found this really cool Vegeta swatch. Now the face on this thing is awesome. And there are sold comps for this for between $100 and up to $250. So good afternoon. Today is Wednesday. We just got back from that thrift store run. One of our better runs in a while. And today we have 4 things to pack up. And we're going to start with this minifigure set. So it's 2 Lego cave people. So I have, I think, like $2 into these and sold it for $6.50 plus shipping. We sold this Hot Wheels monster truck, and it came in a bag of random toys that we bought. I think we paid like $5 for a bunch of stuff. And this one sold for $22 plus shipping, and it sold pretty fast. So 2 more items to go here. Next up is this Kindle that we picked up for about $6 or $7 from the thrift store, and we sold it for $7.50 plus shipping. Unfortunately, it's broken, so we had to sell it for parts. These e-ink screens, the ink gets like frozen on there. So our hit rate on these has been really bad. Probably 85–90% of the ones we bought were broken. I think if we bought like 6 or 7, 6 of them, 6 out of 7 were broken. So I just leave them now. And then the final item today, kind of the big one. This is going to be a little bit tricky to pack. I actually don't even know if I have a box that fits this thing. But it is a copy of this board game called Clask. This is the 3rd time I've sold this game, actually. And I sold it for $36 with free shipping. And that is it for today. Let's get these things packed up. And I decided to check out a new thrift store today. Thankfully, their prices seem pretty good, so I decided to dig a bit, and I actually managed to find some stuff. First up was this Leadberry quarter zip for $6. It's merino wool and cashmere, felt really nice, so I decided to look it up, and a pretty solid sell-through for about $25. And I actually didn't see it until I had already checked out, but I actually went back in to buy this Ralph Lauren women's coat for only $20 with some comps around $100. Not bad. Today is Friday and the final selling day before we tally up the game fund. I've got 6 things to pack today, so pretty good. And let's get started with these 2 Lego sets. So the first one is this Lego Juniors Raptor Rescue Truck. Picked this up for $5 from a garage sale. We sold it for $22 with free shipping. And this next set we picked up off camera at an online estate sale. I think we paid $60 for 4 Lego sets, which should be about like $200 to $300 in retail value, which is awesome. And we sold this first one. It's a Lego City high-speed police chase for $30 plus shipping. Next on the list, we sold a board game I picked up for $2 from a garage sale a couple months back. Just not something I want to keep in the collection. And we sold that for $13.50 with free shipping. I sold this Cascade CSR. It's like a one-size-fits-all youth lacrosse helmet for $25 plus shipping. So next up on the list, I sold this pair of Crocs ballet flats. Sold them for $18 plus shipping. And then the last item today, this Tiger Electronics, it's like a vintage memory game. It's called Henry. I'd never heard of it before, but obviously things like this tend to catch my eye. But we sold it for $43 plus shipping. So that is the 6 items we sold today. Let's get these packed up and then we're heading off to the game store. And with that, we generated $118 in profit this week, putting $11 into the game fund. That unfortunately leaves us with only $22 to spend on N64 games. I do have a few common games on the list I still need, so hopefully I'll be able to find one today. Let's go hit the game store. And luckily, for only $13, I managed to find a copy of Excitebike 64, putting us at 64 N64 games. And if you want to check out this journey from the beginning, click this playlist here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.